Welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity. Too much going on. Hold on, y'all. As soon as I try to adjust. I hope everyone is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section and let me know. Comment in the chat and let me know if the reading resonates with you. If you comment in the comment section, doesn't matter when you see the video. It's timeless, morning, noon, or night. It doesn't matter. Any day, any time. So let's get started. Tuesday. Hi, boo boo. How are you? Oh, get my little card deck out. So, what's going on with my collective? Black Cherry, peace, peace, peace. Peace, y'all. So, focused on you. When I got the download, my first thought, and I had a second thought. While you focused on you, they focused on you too. Mm, mm, mm. So the first thought was, yeah, you focus on your peace, focus on your coins, right? Getting your money. And then I realized, oh shoot, Spirit said, yeah, but they focus on you too. So there it is. That is the download. So once I heard that, I said, okay, I know what deck I gotta pull out. I gotta pull out the homemade deck again. And what's going on with this person focused on you? And how that impact you, or does it matter? So if you don't have a person you thinking about, for the most part, if nothing comes to mind, you're not worried about anybody, and you truly are focused on you, this may not be a reading because here we pull energies, and most times, not all times, but most times, 9 times out of 10, someone energy is popping up, and this is my version of intrusive thoughts, or basically intrusive download. All right, Spirit. What does the collective need to know about the person focused on them? Ugh, my nails look crazy after cooking. All right. Sometimes I'm confused because I don't know how to make this right between us. So anybody that is in your energy, they don't know how to make it right. That at least that's in the past. Maybe that's what they were. If this person is taking a little time to come through, come back, spin the block, whatever, it's because they didn't know what to do. Because I feel like this is past energy now. I don't know if they figured it out, but past energy is that at some point in time, this person was confused and they just didn't know what to do to make it right. Now, a lot of times that's because somebody refuses to listen to you, right? Because most of the time, when there's communication in a relationship, sometimes people hear what they want to hear and not what's being said. So, if a person is listening to what you say or even observing you properly, they won't be so confused because they'll be talking to you. They will be like, oh, so you want me to do this? Oh, so this is what you need. Okay, right? But a person that's only listening when it's convenient for them, they'll be clueless. Um, I had a friend say to me, his marriage is going down a shaft. And I said, have you ever read the book about love languages? Now, I haven't read the book, but I heard all about it, learned about some of the different types myself. And he said, yeah, I read that book. So I said to myself, okay, but what did you get from reading the book. All about my love language. I was like, but that wasn't even the point of the book. So you read the book for you. Y'all, he read the book for him and not how to please his spouse. And she's complaining that he does not understand her love language. I couldn't believe it. I said, okay. Hello, INT Productions. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Oop, that's two cards. And one is bad. Expect the unexpected. Miracles can happen. That came upside down. So I think that you're not expecting anything. If you focus on you, you're not expected or anything from this person. It says we will be together. I'm working on myself so we can be together. Mm. Yeah, okay. Let's see what that look like. Tell me more, Spirit. I don't think you expect anything from this person. They might want you to have an expectation. They might want you to be waiting for them, but I don't see an expectation really here for you. Not with that in reverse. Oh, there you see, this is the challenge and the lesson. My stubbornness is holding me back from so much in my life, including you. Hmm. Wow, interesting. You know how that go. Tell me more, Spirit. And I made the wrong choice. Now I have to face my decisions. I hope you don't let me go. So somebody has a bit of awareness that whatever they chose, whomever they listened to, whatever they went toward, whatever they thought was better than you, was not it. And now they know it's not it, right? So somebody's in a bit of regret and they hoping that you'll let them go. But, you know, you've already let them go and you focused on you. So now this person is focused on you, hoping and wishing and praying and whatever else that you see fit to, have it in your heart to, give them another go at it. hmm So the thing is, though, if their stubbornness is holding them back from so much in their life, and you, that mean they didn't learn nothing. That mean they didn't get anything. That's also since that's not just Leo energy and Aries energy, that's fixed sign energy, stubbornness. That is Leo, what's them things? Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. All of them fixed sign energies. That they have a hard time with growth and change. Can they grow? Yes. But I'm pulling on them four in particular. This is the stubbornest signs. Now, Taurus is stubborn too, but um and Pisces is fluid. Pisces not that stubborn, they're more fluid. So let's I'm gonna center that on those four. So if your person has Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius in their chart, this is for you. You know how they say this song's for you. All right, so he says, I'm not ready to grow up yet. I miss the carefree days when I had less responsibility. So your person is immature. Immature. They don't want to grow up. They want to be a Toys R Us kid. They want to play. They don't want the responsibility or the burden of being an adult. So this person plays a lot with you. They play a lot with others. They put people in third party situations or competition, so to speak. This is the type of person that will throw subtle hints to you about another person. Something that just pique your interest or make you think. I had an Aquarius say to me when I was in my early 20s, I'll never forget it. We were dating and he said, if I we said if it take five or six women to make me happy, I think that should be okay, right? And I looked at him and I said, what? Mind you, I just had some of that za. So I'm like, okay, somebody's playing with my head right now, and I'm so he said, "Yeah, I was just saying, if it take 5 or 6 women, if that's what makes me happy, that should be okay." And I looked at him, I said, "So what you saying?" And he was like, "No, no, I'm just saying." I said, "Nah, bruh, you ain't just saying nothing." And there was something about why he was saying that. I wasn't trying to. No, I think I end up hitting him back with, "I need somebody in my life that can give me 100%." And he said, "I never gave anybody 100%." I said, "Well, if you're dealing with me, you would have to. So I guess we ain't dealing if that's the case." And that was pretty much the beginning of the end. That was pretty much the beginning of the end. And I was, relieved. I'm relieved. I even went to an astrologer, asked a few questions about him. She was like, "Mm-mm." I said, "No." She's like, "No, baby, this ain't gonna work." I said, "But I like him." She's like, "Yeah, but it's not gonna work." And she was 1,000% right. Like, she gave me some reason and rationale, but I was like, yeah, yeah, we did not have the same values, put it that way. And I am so, how you doing? I am so thankful and grateful that I didn't make the wrong choice. Oh my gosh. But yes, this person, they realized they made the wrong choice. They were hard headed. It's really given strong. I'm getting more Aquarius Leo energy right now. That stubbornness is stick, but even Scorpio is like glaring at me. Um, yeah. Let me throw my little dice on the ones I can't read. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. So this sign, the hell is this? I don't know what this is. I think it's Virgo. What's this sign, y'all? Am I holding it right? No, maybe not. No, I think I am. Whatever it is. Let me throw again so I can understand what I got. Because I know the houses. I know my signs. And this is that Pisces energy. hmm Pisces. Let's see that. What is that? Oh, that's not Venus. Is that Venus? I think so. Mm, Eighth house. Some secrets going on. What's going on, my friend Dawn? All right. So tell me more about the person that's focused on you, spirit, for my beloveds. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So that past and that confusion was the most difficult part. I feel like um, this person might play a lot of games because they are immature. Says, "I'm not ready to grow up yet. I miss the carefree days when I had less responsibility." This might be a Peter Pan. This person is on some "I don't want to change" type energy, and which is coincides with stubbornness. But the other thing, I mentioned this in the last live. Uh, Carmen had sent me a meme, and it said a person. It said really said man, but a person in their 40s who still thinks the way they were in their 20s has lost 20 years, right? So this could be somebody who's like still in the glory of the olden years and don't really want to mature into where they are right now. This is somebody who would still be going to the club at an older age and not be comfortable to settle down. This could be somebody that's reliving old high school type, you know, wins and games or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who missed the old days and remember when we used to party over here. Remember when we used to do this here, and still trying to do that like it's like that still exists. You know, got people their age looking at them like, you went to the club on a Wednesday? Like, who does that? You get what I'm saying? What's up, Bite? What's up, Lati? How y'all doing? All right. Tell me more. Reconciliation. Yeah. Okay. So you're not expecting a reconciliation with this person, but that's the energy they want. So, you know, Spirit said you're not expecting it. It said don't bother expecting the unexpected with this person. I feel like somebody like this, if they are in that kind of mind frame where they just don't grow because they let stubbornness in their life take over, and hold them back, like it said, from you and so much in their life. Um, their MO is not gonna really change. Like how they move with you is you will know. Like you're not gonna be surprised. You're not gonna be surprised. One, you're not even concerned about it, but two, when they come through, what they say, how they move, you'll be familiar with. It's like it'll be a repeat. You get what I'm saying? It won't be there won't be a like, oh wow, that was a dramatic shift. This would be like, okay. We did this before. Remember when we did this before? Yeah. Remember you do this every time we break up, we get back together, you do this thing. You don't remember doing that? They're gonna be like, what tell me more. This person feels like y'all gonna be together because they working on themselves. So that work remains to be seen because that's in the hidden energy. So whatever they doing, they're gonna have to show you. Yep, it says beware of great pride. This person suffers from pride and ego. They probably can do one thing that they've never done before and feel like they've transformed their life. When in fact, it may not be enough for y'all to reconnect. So this person does want a reconciliation, but that pride and ego is still what's holding them back. That stubbornness is holding them back. And the challenging lesson, tell me more. This also is delaying this person. You know, this is the type of person. I got a cousin who this reminds me of. She can play, she can sing and she can play instruments, right? And she is well connected in her industry. All right, I'm not gonna say what industry, but musical genre, right? Where there's a lot of old greats involved, and you know, it's been suggested to her to play the instrument and sing, you know, almost Alicia Keys style within her genre. And she'd rather just sing. But even though she can sing, it's honestly it's not enough. Like she doesn't command the room. She can sing very well, but it's not interesting enough for her to just stand there, to be honest. And her mother, who is like the biggest fan of hers, no one could get through to her that you gotta change. So she's pretty much I don't want to say she's not a nobody, but she's not well known. And if she is well known, it's amongst the greats that she knows. You get what I'm saying? So she's kind of stunted. She could be further if that's what she want to do, but doing it her way is not helping her grow. So that's what this is giving. Like somebody's life might be on hold because of the way they do things and they don't take criticism well or they don't take advice well. You know, this person has a set mindset. I'm going to do it this way and this is how I'm going to do it and that's it. But the fact that they're not open to suggestions in their life is stunting this person's growth. What is this? Dealings with a relationship with a woman. So it could be the other party that they're listening to that's slowing them down because that's in the challenge and the lesson. So whatever female energy that they're dealing with, does not help them grow. So whoever that is, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, a lover, it doesn't matter who that feminine energy, they have a strong hold on this person that's keeping them back. It's kind of delaying them, especially with that I'm not ready to grow up. So this could be a mother that does not help their child grow. And maybe they're both stubborn, I don't know, but they're not ready to grow. All right, and this person's being held back with that relationship. Tell me more. I made the wrong choice. But when it comes to you, they know that they made the wrong choice. They know they have to face their decision. I mean, they have to deal with the consequences of that decision, and they don't want you to let them go. Yeah, it says uh increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So with you, that's where their blessings are. With you is where they grow and they develop at. With this other feminine energy, not to say that you feminine, but with this other feminine energy, that's they stunt. Their growth is stunted. Their ideas, the way they move, all of that is just slowed down. Their progress in life is slowed down. So this is somebody who could potentially be in their 40s thinking like their 20s. If this person is in their 20s, they just not growing. They staying stagnant. You ever hear about people like they want to move up and you hear the term lateral? Well, you make a lateral move, you pretty much making the same money, just doing a different job or having a different role or whatever. This is somebody laterally moving. Like they might be moving, but they ain't going up. They just keep going. That's it. What's what's this? It says deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So this person's going to have to pull on their resolve. They're going to have to um, persevere because they're not ready to grow up. They miss the good old days, right? But that peace, that resolve, that perseverance is the only thing that's going to see them through. So they can keep going in a lateral position, but at some point in time they got to look up. This could be somebody who only looks straight. They don't look up. They don't they don't see more, right? They want more but they don't see more. So their mind is keeping them. You know how they say what the mind conceives you can achieve, right? Well, this person can't conceive more. They want it, but they can't conceive it. They don't see how they're going to get it. They never look up. Wow. That's deep. Somebody need to pick their head up and stop being a Debbie Downer on themselves. This is somebody that talks themselves out of their dreams, but they learned that from the person that has been keeping them back, helping them hold themselves back. This is a toxic feminine energy or distorted feminine energy. Is probably just trying to hold on to this person for herself for whatever purposes she wants that person in her life, and she don't care that they don't grow because she probably hasn't grown. But anyway, tell me more about. No, you are highly thought of. Yeah, remember I said you focus on you and they focus on you too. So you are highly thought of to this person. They may put you on a pedestal, which means they feel like they can't reach you because again, they don't look up. They don't see the possibilities. They don't see how it can happen. They want it to, but they're confused. Like how can I be with this person? You may have very high standards for yourself, or that and boundaries, and this person can't traverse your boundaries because they don't have a first clue of how to maintain anything with you. They want a reconciliation, right? They want to come in unexpectedly and give it to you, but you're not even focused on that. Like you're not waiting or worried. You are unbothered. Tell me more. It's time to get out of this situation. So with that being said, wherever this person is, they don't like it where they are. They hate it there. They want to go. It's time to get out of that situation. But the time is now because that's the present energy, and I get that their pride and their ego, with great pride being here, or yeah, that and the stubbornness, they being held back. But the only thing that's holding them back is them, their decisions, how they operate, how they move. That's what holds this person back. It ain't nothing else but them that hold them back. People can confuse them, people can influence them, but this person not following their heart, not following their passion, not following even their dreams of what they see, or maybe not understanding what those are, meaning who they're meant to be. I feel like this person doesn't know who they're meant to be. Hmm. Tell me more. Oh, so they have discord amongst family and friends. Oh, okay. So wherever this person is, maybe a third party situation, even where they are, amongst who are they around, it says discord amongst family and friends. Whoever they're around, they don't get along with, they fighting, they stealing from each other, they lying to each other, getting on each other's last nerve, causing chaos and conflict in their relationships, in their situations. They just vermin to one another. Like I feel like if you were to hear all, you know how they say it's three sides to the story, the truth, their truth, and I forgot how the shit go, but you know what I'm saying, right? If you were to listen to everybody talk about what the problem is, everybody would be pointing a finger at one another. It would probably be like a triangle of them pointing a finger. This person did that, and that person did that. So it's a lot of foolishness going on in this person's life amongst the people that they're around. Yes, three sides, right? So, your person dealing with a lot. And on top of that, they got pride and ego and they won't surrender. So they're not likely, hmm, it's not looking good for them with you because they know they made the wrong choice. Now they have to face their decisions and they're hoping that you don't let them go. So this person knows that the series of events that occurred between y'all have a lot to do with the choices that they made. Okay. Maybe you told them some things that they should have listened to and they didn't listen to it and they made the wrong choice. And I mean, they listened to who they wanted to listen to, right? Tell me about this woman dealing relationship with an older woman. This is their mother. That woman is their mother. The older woman card done popped out. So what this person may have had a mother that didn't like you and didn't want you to be with their person, probably threaten them or coerce them or blackmail them or something, promise them something. If you leave that person alone, I got you. Or don't go over there with that person or I'm going to do this, made threats. Could have made, could have seduced them with something too. Because, a jealous feminine energy is not above seduction. And a seduction don't always have to be sexual. It could be things, Oh, I know you like that brand new fancy car. I know you want a big stack of money, you know, just to keep that person in that in that space of not coming towards you or stubborn about you or in their pride and ego. Also, this person is very influenced by that parent figure because of the way they manage their relationship, right? So you gotta think about it. I always tell my girls like when you meet a person and you might be interested in them, look at what their family dynamics is. You know what I'm saying? Do they have a mother and a father in the house? Okay. And if they don't, do they get along with the parent that they have in their life? Yeah? Okay, cool. What's that relation? Do they respect her? You know what I'm saying? Are they cursing at her? Is they arguing, fussing and fighting? Are they always aggravated with her? Is always a problem? You know what I'm saying? Is she always undermining them? what is the relationship with their parent is very telling on how they may or may not treat you. Young girls, if they have bad relationships with their fathers, they tend to seek something in that partner that they're missing from the father figure. And that presents other types of issues in relationships. So the parent wound is a serious wound, and it can cause somebody to not want to grow up, not even look up. Because if they're oppressive, if their parent is oppressive mentally, physically, or emotionally, it will stunt the growth of somebody. It will make them stay in a page energy when they need to really be heading toward between knight and king at the very minimum. Okay, a knight and a king. They really need to be striving for an emperor or an empress. But parent wounds are very significant in the growth and development of any individual. It would require a deep, here it is, personal strength and peace to assure success when you are in an environment where you have an oppressive parent wound or parent figure. The only thing that could get you to the next level in your life is you. I was just watching a little bit of that Shine documentary, and his father denied him. I think even on his birth certificate. And the mom, she said she had to come to America for work or whatever, and she left him behind. Which that happens in a lot of Caribbean families. The kids get left behind for a little bit so the parent could get established before they bring them over. And the father's wife didn't want him to have anything to do with his son. So it caused a rift between them. Now, I believe the little bit I just saw of the documentary, the father was admitting that he made a bad choice. He made a bad decision when abandoning his son. But Shine said, I needed that. People might not think my father's perfect, but I needed it. It made me the person I am today because I had to overcome a lot of challenges because I didn't have him there. You know what I mean? So depending on your circumstances, like if you have an oppressive parent, but they physically are there and they're oppressive, they can damage you in different ways, but you still need this deep personal strength and peace to overcome and assure success. You're not likely to have good relationships with other people until you overcome some of that. Because I feel like that's almost impossible to completely heal, but it's not impossible to go on with your life and to have happy connections, right? And to feel better in your skin if you work on yourself. But if you don't, and this person said here, what did it say? Yeah, we will be together. I'm working on myself so we can be together. So there is some work being done, but they got challenges, great pride and discord amongst family and friends. So they got challenges to work through on top of themselves. Hi, Miss Ruby Jewel. Who don't show their true colors? Weeks and months later. I'm looking back at the comments. All right, tell me about goldfish. Broken bridges. Unsuccessful outcomes to a problem. Mm. So, like I said earlier, you were this person's blessing, but it sounds like the bridge is going to stay broken. They're not able to repair this, at least not now anyway. This person does have a lot going on. They do need to get out of their situation, but I don't see this person being able to just come to you because they're still one and they're in broken energy, and their problems what they have right now has not been resolved within themselves. um this person may still be very influenced by that oppressive parent, this older woman, right? This feminine energy, they may really be in a, well, if you're stubborn and in pride and ego, they're stuck, right? If they were coerced by her, blackmail, whatever, in any way, they, as much as they want to be with you, they can't, because they have unresolved things that this person, I would say they're the tin man lacking the courage. No, I'm sorry. They're the lion lacking the courage and the tin man lacking the heart, because they're not following their passion and they're not speaking their truth and they're not acting on it. That's the problem. So somebody is still in this little boy, little girl energy, because it says I'm not ready to grow up right here. Overall energy. I missed the carefree days when I had less responsibility. This person ain't ready to grow up. They would rather just, passively deal with this oppressive feminine energy. God knows what kind of stuff that she does to this person, right? And so any hopes of rekindling anything with you, collective, not likely to happen. Let me see bottom of the deck. Good advice from a wise person. All right, spirit spoke. They said that's advice. This person needs advice, and advice could come in multiple ways. Could be a friend, it could be a therapist, could be a mentor, could be um an elder. Somebody who been through it. You know what I'm saying? That knows how to counsel somebody. This person needs counsel. They need good advice from a wise person, somebody who has the experience to give them advice, not just any old body. You can't. One thing I learned, and it definitely holds true, if a person doesn't have your experience, you really can't expect them to give you a good answer to your problem. Um, Robert Kiyosaki wrote a series of books. The first one that I ever heard about and read back in the day, I'm talking about back in the day, was Rich Dad Poor Dad. And one of the things he mentioned in that book is that you go to a specific person for a specific type of advice. So if you need mental emotional counseling, where should you go? To a mental emotional counselor. If you need accounting help, don't go to the plumber. If you need plumbing assistance, you don't go to, I don't know, a police officer. You get what I'm saying? You go to the source that can give you the knowledge that you're seeking, not random people. Now, you can bounce things off with random people, but you can't expect the best advice. I do bounce things off on my friends that may or may not have my experience, but sometimes it's because I know they have competency. You know what I'm saying? They got some sense about them. So if I say something, they might be able to connect the dots and say, "Well, did you try this? And maybe you should go over here." I'm gonna go to them. I'm gonna go to them, but I'm not gonna bring it to somebody that don't have that experience. It don't make no sense, you know. And I hope that your person will listen to whomever they go to, because it seems like they struggle with that too. This person, they go to the beat of their own drum, which is not always on beat. Tell me more, spirit. Give me one more on this with this deck. And I'm gonna switch off to another deck. I'll figure out which one I want. Oh, that fell out. Okay, so the karmic pulls on their lower vibrational energy. They know how to push their buttons. So this karmic knows how to spark fights, make this person feel needed at times, triggered at times, whatever this person. So this person, this karmic, this older woman, I would say she's the karmic. She knows how to put a battery up this person back, especially if she was the one that raised them. Oh, she know how to get them. She know how to make them mad. She know how to make them sad. She know what I'm saying. She can make them laugh too, but it don't last long, because this is dealing with lower vibrational energy, right? She know how to soothe this person. Oh, here, have this food. Here, have this drink. Here, have this, and that. Whatever they want, whatever she knows soothes them, she gives it to them. She buys them food, she buys them clothes, or she buys them some things that they go for. That's where their pride and ego come in. They get soothed by that. That's like a reset every time. It's a reset. And when it says you are so divinely protected and I feel lucky and blessed around you, that's how your person feels around you. They feel lucky and blessed, but they know you are protected. So this person has an idea, especially about your spirituality, says increasing material wealth and spiritual growth. This person knows that you're a spiritual being. You know what I'm saying? You're not just out here existing in the world. You are not like that karmic or other people that they know that they have this discord with. You're not like them. And they feel lucky and blessed around you. So when this person is around you, they feel good. You know what I'm saying? You make them feel good. Whereas the karmic is just soothing them, satiating them, keeping them still, keeping them stuck, right? Probably still kicking their back in for being stuck, but at the same time stuck with them. I feel like they go at it, especially with the discord amongst family and friends. I feel like they argue. So, this ain't your story if you ain't got no person in mind. But if this person, the person on your mind, has a parent that pulls on their lower vibrational energy, this is the type of mother that smokes and drinks with their child. You know what I'm saying? Like drinks on me. Come on, let's go get ripped type of person. Somebody who been doing it since they've been young enough or just old enough, if not, maybe not of age to do it because they ignorant. Somebody offering somebody. I never forget my father offered me a beer in Jamaica and I tried it and I had a headache. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is wrong with this man? But the kids in Jamaica do drink. I just wasn't a Jamaican child. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But this is somebody that does that kind of foolishness. I'm like, why is it good in Jamaica, but we can't do it in America? And I don't want to do it. I just had a flashback, y'all. But anyway, that's the type of person this is. This person will get ripped with their child and watch them get fucked up and think that that's cool. That ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, Oh, where's this other deck I wanted to pull from? No. All right, so y'all person, they gotta clean it up before they can come anywhere near you. They know who you are. They know how they feel around you. You know what I'm saying? They know that you are a representation of love to them. But they can't. There's nothing they could do with that if they're not ready to grow up. There's nothing they could do with that if their parent wound is so deep that they haven't worked on it enough to be healthy and a healthy connection with you or anybody else. Hell, this person ain't healthy for themselves. Remember, I said somebody like in their 40s still partying like they 20, still doing little 20-year-old stuff. Yeah, this person is very young minded here. The rider. Mm. Somebody wanted to tell you what the problem is. They also wanted to tell you that yeah, they also they want to. I'm telling you, this person wants to come to you in a flash, like out the blue. Just show up. They just want to show up. But they come. If they come, they come with baggage. They come in with unresolved trauma. They come with I didn't deal with that yet. You know what I'm saying? Which means they will snap back like a rubber band if they came towards you right now. You know what I'm saying? This person not working on themselves would mean they would be coming to you unhealthy without making any significant changes that would prevent them from going back. So they would snap back into their situation like a straight rubber band and you wouldn't even see it coming. That would take you by surprise. Tell me more. Yes. So they need to get, it says time to get out of the situation where they need to get out of the home that they're in. I've seen this play out a lot with different people, but they don't. you know, that's just what I've been through. Take it how it resonate, y'all. Yeah, so this person has mountains and hurdles to get over. The mountain card here represents all the challenges they face with the family and friends. The family and friends situation, I feel like it's more family than friends, but this is the type of energy I'm getting where they can bait them into an argument and keep them focused on the argument so that they don't. Oh, that's where the confusion come in. So the family and friends create chaos and conflict for this person, and it keeps them caught up in how people feel and how people think, and the argument just keeps going back and forth because they don't know how to cut it off. They don't know how to just shut up. They don't know how to stop arguing or stop trying to defend themselves. They so worried about being what's that word? The villain in somebody's story. They got something to prove to this karmic feminine energy. They got something to prove to her. They haven't healed from her. That's why they keep trying to prove something. And the other people might be just as confused, trying to prove something. So everybody is warring. Everybody got confusion. This is the hurdle. This person hasn't gotten to the point where they're unbothered by their current situation. They're very bothered by it. They're very bothered by the discord, the arguing, the chaos, the conflict. They're very, you know, it's a stressful situation, I would say. To never know when somebody gonna come hit you with an argument or hit you with an accusation, then you gotta explain yourself or whatever. That's what's constantly happening. This person needs to get out of that situation, but they too busy trying. They caught up in all the confusion, so they're not really intently getting out because they're still wrapped up in their situation. Okay, all right. Yep, but time is run out on that karmic. Well, time is running out. My bad. This is challenging the lesson. So time is running out. Time is ticking. Actually, Spirit said they wasting time. That's the biggest problem. They're wasting time in this argument. So the world is passing this person by. Everybody else around them in their age bracket, whether they 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever, those people are advancing in their life. You know what I'm saying? Those people are doing what needs to be done, and this person is staying stuck in a time warp, like in a time capsule. And they have not really gone past a certain stage in their life. They just haven't physically, mentally, emotionally, or financially. They're stuck doing the same thing. And I feel like this person just doesn't want to do what they know they need to do, which is move on, um, and let go and surrender connections. So if you got somebody that you know is very wrapped up in a family situation, very wrapped up in what people think, and constantly talking about the arguments that they having or dealing with somebody else's stress and strife, they're not ready to change anything because they still caught up in the argument. They still caught up with what's wrong, and they can't see that it's wrong enough to move on. They just want to still make some wrong right that ain't gonna get right. You gonna have to move on and let this go. No, my bad. You have. This person is confused, so they don't want to let you go, but they don't want to let the chaos and the conflict go. That's what it is. They don't want you to be mad that they made a different choice than you because they know that that choice was wrong. They know that they would have had spiritual growth and wealth, increase in material wealth with you, right? But they broke that bridge with you. They know you're divinely protected. Like you've moved on and you're okay. So it's not that they didn't break you. They just broke the connection. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? You're fine. This person, on the other hand, has not dealt with their unresolved trauma, or yeah, really unresolved because they're still going through it. So there's no There's no resolution or reconciliation that's going to make sense with you with this person, and they're still in the thick of their nonsense. And I just heard this person lies to themselves. That keeps them in that situation longer. I don't know what they lie to themselves about, but they tell some things that add to the confusion. This person might be in denial that they even have these problems, to be honest with you. Maybe not understanding why you moved on. I don't know. It's like they have an awakening, they have an epiphany, but at the same time, they don't understand. So, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Tell me more. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I can't take all that. Damn. Excuse me, y'all. Let me fix my cards. Let me get it right. Well, that has a lot to be said. I think your person is like, wait a minute. Well, but when that whole deck damn near fell out my hand, I think this person got a lot to say to you, and they like, wait a minute, where are you going? Somebody don't want you to go, but they don't know how to fix it. Tell me more, spirit. I think because they don't want to fix it. To be honest with you, they kind of want things to stay somewhat the same. Yeah, this person love you though. They love you. You love them, but they ain't doing nothing to bring that together. That's the problem. They I don't know. Your person need to take action, but they haven't. Excuse me. 100%. Yep. And the person is dealing with a snake, bottom of the deck. So your person is still in some sneaky energy. They are snaky with you and dealing with other snakes. Again, remember I said they put you in competition with somebody. There's a lot of growth needed for this person. Now they snake the seven also. I'm sorry, Ugh. The snake in this deck also means somebody very smart. Um, but this snake looks venomous, right? So you have to be careful. Like entertain a person like this with that has not grown, does not want to grow. The likelihood of them re-injuring you in your connection, hurting you if you let them back in is extremely high. Okay, the chances are high. They may not want to hurt you, but if you, for example, y'all heard me mention um emotionally avoidant people. Sometimes they are just not self-aware of how avoidant they are. They go in their little hermit shells, they get quiet on people. They don't like if something about something emotional comes up and they don't know how to deal with it, they shut down on you. Then they expect you to coach them back, or you know what I'm saying, make space or make room for them. I know that's right, Divine Love. And they got a snake tattoo. Mm-mm-mm. Um, this person is not. When a person is unhealed, they're likely to repeat stuff. So an emotionally avoidant person that all they know how to do is shut down, get quiet, disappear, come back when they're ready, they're gonna just do that again. That's what this would end up being. I don't care how badly they think at that moment in time. This person might love bomb you into thinking, oh, I've changed, I want you, I'm gonna be with you, we're gonna be together, blah blah blah, only to having a setback, start self-loathing or something like that, that shit that they just didn't work on. And then they go back to it. This is somebody that also make you empty promise and tell you I'm working on something and don't be working on it. They too busy arguing or doing the same thing. This is the type of person that you would not feel safe with because you can't trust them. They won't make you feel safe in a relationship. You may want to trust them, but you probably have learned already that you can't. It's like, what's the point? Right. So what I was telling you, I think in the last live, I was saying some people receive like they receive the lesson, but they don't. So spirit will give them a lesson, but they don't receive it. They don't comprehend. They don't understand. This is the type of person where they go through cycles thinking things just happen to them, right? But not realizing they just not learning from the first time. Like if you done did it one time, okay, you did it another time. Hmm. You know they say shame on them, somebody that do you wrong, then the next time is shame on you, right? Because why are you allowing that to happen? Right? Now, in a child situation with a mother figure like that, it's real easy to not have boundaries in any relationship because of the fact that the mother energy or this karmic right here would have crossed your boundaries so much that other people you will cross boundaries and those other people will cross boundaries with you, right? That's probably where all the friend and family discord is all about here. But the problem is when it's a child parent relationship, that dynamic goes on for a very long time until the child is an adult, until the child becomes aware of how toxic that is. And some people can never, no matter how toxic it is, pull themselves away or out of that situation. They will still cry, they will still whine, they will still plead, they will still beg for attention, beg for acknowledgement, beg for somebody to understand them, right? And that's a majority of people because we're pressured to always, connect with our mothers in some way and don't be like that. That's your mother, blah, 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 right? But some children, and there's few of us, that's the black sheep, where we like, no, disrespect is disrespect. I love you, but you don't get to disrespect me. I love you, but you ain't gonna treat me bad and I'm just gonna be okay and be in your face. And we are the rare ones. I hold my parents to a high standard and respect me because I respect you. Things that my siblings have said and done, I would have never even thought of because I don't disrespect my parents, but I am very honest and truthful with them. And a lot of people can't handle that, but I live in my truth. And my truth is my truth. But there are people that they heart bleeds so much for their parent that, anything that parent does to them, they'll accept it. And they don't move on and they stay stuck. And that parent is happy to keep them stuck. Because some parents do things just to keep you underfoot, meaning they don't teach you certain things about life, so you always gotta go to them. You know what I'm saying? They want you to always call on them to rescue them or rescue you, that type of thing. And they're happy to oblige. Now, they'll rescue you, but they don't teach you how to stay out of trouble. They'll rescue you, they don't teach you how to advance in your life. You got to figure that out because their goal is to keep you underfoot. You know what I'm saying? Acting reckless, teach me how to love you. You're fine. I know that's right. They keep getting tarot show. Yes, but it's weird. It's a helicopter parent, but it's not. Or I don't know how to differentiate, but I know there is a difference. I have a cousin. Um, her mother moved her out of state, to Florida, and I had heard that she had gotten. We never discussed it, but I had heard that she had gotten locked up for check fraud back in the day, and I didn't know until I guess I don't know when I heard about it, but many years later, I didn't know that she had learned check fraud from her mother. And that when she got in trouble, her mother was the one that bailed her out. So her mother taught her how to scam, but then the mother also had to bail her out, which was used against her. Okay. Like I had to do that for you, blah, blah, blah. But you taught her how to get in trouble. And now this particular cousin, mm, 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 she's still trying to honor her mother in death as if she's going to get closure. Like her mom died many, many moons ago. I think in the early 2000s. Yeah, in the early 2000s. The mother left the house to the brother. The brother lost the house shortly after because he wasn't prepared to take care of nothing. Now, I don't know if she was prepared to take care of it, but she probably was in a better position. Plus, she had a family. Nope, but she left it with the son. The son is a menace because she raised him to be a menace. He was the golden child. You know what I'm saying? And the things I found out, like, kicked this girl in the stomach when she was pregnant, the mother, or allowed her daughter to try to fight a grown man that she was, I don't know if it was, yeah, it was her husband who was hitting on the mother. Allow her to fight this man, but a woman, we ain't got no business fighting no man. So, of course, she got beat up. And the mother was literally just watching, did nothing, said nothing, just allow her daughter to get beat up because her daughter was trying to defend her. There's so much stuff that went on that I just couldn't understand. But that psychology will put you in a position where either you grow from it, you go get some help from it, or you stay stuck. So now the mom's dead, never said I love you, didn't care, but allowed her daughter to take care of her the rest of her days. And her daughter honors that woman as if she was the best thing to ever, like she did everything right, and all we know is everything that she did wrong, like that she messed that woman up. And it's crazy. What thing? I can't even see. Where parents cause a sickness to keep them close. Oh, I was talking to my daughter about that. Oh, shoot. Yes, I was talking about, and I don't know what that's called. Nah, you don't honor the way you honor your mother and your father is a personal journey. Everybody don't have to honor them. You can honor them by leaving them the fuck alone. You don't always have to be with, as that, and that's where I'm sorry, that's a societal thing that says honor thy mother and thy father, and thy days will be long. That's in the Bible. I get it. But then if your parent is dishonoring you, you supposed to honor them? No. That needs to be cleared up so a child knows I can love you from a distance, but I don't have to take abuse from you. You know what I'm saying? That's super traumatizing. Like a bond with your capture. Yes. The syndrome starts with, huh? Yeah, I was talking to her about that today because we were talking about detransitioning children. And I saw a video. I feel like Black Cherry sent it to me, but I don't know where I can't find it. So it was a video that's out now where countless, like it was a long video with multiple people of all kinds talking about how they're detransitioning, how they should have never had those hormone blockers, how they should have never had mastectomies when they were in their puberty. You get what I'm saying? Like how this kind of stuff was kind of introduced to them. So I was talking to her about it, and I said, "Let me look up the video," but I couldn't find it, so I found a different one. And the guy was talking. He's a gay guy, and he was saying how despicable it is that there's parents out there pressing things. So he was showing snippets of videos, and he showed one where this woman was like, "This is when my Tommy was 2, and then this is him now, and we knew since he was 2 because he liked pink and he liked sparkles." So the brother that was doing the video was like, "That's very homophobic. Just because the child said they like pink things and sparkle, all of a sudden you just know that they're gay." And how come he can't just be a child that like pink and sparkle? And I get it. Totally get it. So I was explaining to her that there are parents out there that project onto their children. And like it could have been a mother that didn't really want a boy. So she projected all this feminist stuff on him or in the home, and that child became gay or trans to assimilate that, or just traumatized by it, right? Not for that reason, but maybe in conjunction with that reason. And then I explained to her, I said, there are parents out there who will, what they call it? Oh my God, be a hypochondriac with their child to the point where they taking them to doctors and claiming they got cancer and all kind of stuff, and the doctors can't find nothing wrong with the child. What is that? The syndrome starts with, okay, sounds like my, uh-huh. I know what you're talking about. I can't get it out either. Munches, yes, black cherry. Yes, and yep, hypochondriac. But yeah, it's like, and this is all a parent projection. So parents, we and there's no perfect parent, y'all. We strive to be the best we can when we really want to parent. Okay, not every parent strives to be the best that they can, and we got to acknowledge that. And we should not press anybody to be with their parent just because that they're a parent when they may be harmful, hurtful, and traumatizing to their child. And from what I'm seeing across social media, there are a lot more people advocating for people to be on their own, or people advocating for themselves to let go. This is the perfect example. This person needs to leave this situation. There's confusion here, but that's instigated by family and friends and discord, right? Who they trust, who they listen to, is adding to the confusion. People putting pressure on somebody to be in a bad situation is adding to confusion. I would never tell anybody, well, that's your mom, that's your dad, and that's where you belong. That's wrong. Now, they need an alternative. They need a plan if that's the case, if they're being abused in their home. But to say, honor that mom, honor that dad, they did the best they can, but yet they over there hurting you, intentionally projecting on you. Uh, and they said a lot of that, I honestly feel a lot of this around the pandemic made a huge impact, because what they said was there's a lot of domestic abuse victims that went through it during the pandemic, because now when we got locked down, we were a captive audience with the abuser. We weren't allowed to go anywhere with them lockdowns, right? So now you stuck in the house with the person that's harming you. Children can't go to school because they stuck in the house with the abuser. Their moment of peace was when they got to school. People going to work. Their moment of peace was when they got to work, got away from their abusers. A lot of people's already mental illness, maybe not even been diagnosed, was ramped up by being cooped up. Now you got to really see what this person is about. And now you cooped up with them. You got to get out. You got to let that go. You got to walk away, and you got to choose you. Yes, it did. It went up a lot. People were captive audience with their abusers. And their abusers were cooped up, probably going batshit crazier, because now they can't move the way they want to move. They can't even go relieve themselves, so to speak. You get what I'm saying? Like some people go out and go do whatever you couldn't do it in a lockdown. So people cooped up, their mental health is crazy already. They not getting no help. They wasn't seeking no therapist. Now therapists are really like overbooked at this point, and to the point where you find a good one and they may not be taking new patients. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. And then they created that law where therapists couldn't cross state lines. So if a therapist moved or you moved out of a state, they're no longer your therapist. So guess what? You got to start over. I've been hearing a lot about that. So Whoever this is, I'm let me get back to the reading. Whoever this is, yes, do they love you? Mm-hmm. Do they want to be with you? Absolutely. Do they have some major challenges to overcome? Absolutely. Yes, they do. This is not somebody that can easily walk into your life, let alone walk away, because mentally they're still stuck where they are. This person not, maybe they're aware of their situation, maybe they even acknowledge their situation, but they have not gotten that strength up, that courage to be their savior, put it that way. Okay? Because they're still very much stuck to the tentacles that these people have on them. Whether it's the mom, the dad, whether it's a cousin, brother, sister, it don't matter. They really are like glued to this family, being taught that going with what they were taught, like you got to stay with your parent. Listen, you don't have to stay with your parent. You may be stuck with your parent for a little while, but you don't have to. You're supposed to grow up. And somebody here has challenges with growing up, whether it's the karmic or your person or both. But somebody not ready to grow up. So guess what? They're gonna be stuck a little longer. If this is a romantic relationship, it's not your job to raise your man or female. It don't matter. It's not your job to raise them. If y'all you know, cohabitating, y'all have to work on each other, work on yourselves. So, I get that you focus on you, but there's a whole host of shit going on in the background, and this person's like, meaning they got great pride, so they not really trying to show you, but you already know. Okay, collective, if you on my channel, beloveds, you on my channel, y'all intuitive enough to know that this is they going straight bonkers and they can't wait to leave that house. But again, if they haven't healed, they'll be right back there like a boomerang. All that mother energy gotta say is get back here, XYZ, whatever the formula is, it could be nothing. It just sound like nothing. But whatever the triggers are, she say it, boom, they right back. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't not gonna be able to go nowhere. Ouch. This person gonna get stuck. And there may be many years that pass before they realize that they have to let this go. Even though they know it now, this person could have a lot of fears. That's why I was telling y'all too about Dr. Ramani. Um, and on that particular live, I did put in the description box her channel, Mental Healness, and Patrick Teagan. But she talked about the fear that keeps this person stuck. You know what I'm saying? And I think we understand that on an empathic side, but we kind of over it on some common sense shit. Like for real, I get you scared, but I don't know what you're scared of. I don't carry your fears. So we can empathize to a point, only to a point where we get it, but we can't entertain that in our lives. And I feel like that's why you focus on you. This person would like to be like you. They don't want to carry that fear, right? That's why they got mountains to overcome. That they know it's time to get out of a situation. It's urgent for this person to get out of their situation. But I got a feeling that they're gonna hold on to the walls, crumble down. Like this is feeling like tower energy, and this person is not going to let go until there's nothing to hold on to, meaning it would take the karmic or this mother figure or whatever to do something significant or something happen significant before this person can be released, because they still they love you, but they unsuccessful outcome to their problems. They're not solution oriented completely. They might want it, you know. It sound good. You know what I'm saying? They might desire it in their mind. They might dream about it. They might daydream like, damn, it would be nice to be with the collective, whatever. When they come back to reality, they still dealing with the same shit and ain't nothing changed. And that's the problem for them, for them, not for you. Y'all stay focused. Like, let me pull on this money deck and then we out. Because I just realized, when spirit get to working with me, I can ramble and then I be all them synopses start kicking in and I'm like, oh, and this happened. Y'all saw it. Spirit got you working on your money. Tell me more. I don't know why I just heard that, but you working on your money. So when you focus on your growth, oh, that's what it is. This right here. I want to say increase of material wealth and spiritual growth. Things are happening for you. That person sees it. They know it. Or they also know what you're capable of. Tell me more. Moving up. Moving on up to the east side. So it says career is on the rise. New offers and opportunities, salary increases. Go to the next level. Y'all, I don't want to say that comment. I was about to say a saying, and I don't like how certain words are put together now, so I got to think about how I want to say it. All I know is I got an offer today to do something. Now, will it bring me money? No, but it gives me an opportunity to figure out how to get the money. And I was like, yeah, sign me up. What you need? Because it will help me spell out the way I need to achieve something. And I'm like, huh. My name ringing little bells. Okay. So we moving on up. I'm with y'all on that. Tell me more, spirit. We like to see that energy. And I don't remember ever pulling that card out. This deck. As many times as I've used it. Not just on camera. Many choices. Options. Hello. Opportunities abound when you're in a dilemma. All road leads to Rome. Look at your options. So yeah, spirit is bringing and dropping options, y'all. Y'all. Mm. Love life. Meow. All right. Free from problems and money troubles. Enjoying the passions of love. Love and be loved. Ashe. That's what I'm talking about. Listen. Love those that love you. And that's it. Your person might be going through some things. I get it. You can love them from a distance, but love those that love you. Put that energy where you get it back. You know what I'm saying? That ghost from the past that wants to be in your life, but got all that drama coming in their life and going on in life. Don't even worry about that. Love on those that love you, and then be in the flow. Because if you in that flow of that good energy, you're not having all these problems. You're not flowing to the chaos and the conflict. You're not getting involved. You're not trying to tear nobody apart from each other. You're not trying to fight with nobody to get their attention. You're not doing none of that. You just be you and love those that love you. Tell me more. Oops. Money. Money. Ooh, new beginning. Okay, that's a challenge, but it's a new beginning coming. You will start a new job and life, clean sweep. Hit the reset button. I love that card. So listen, it's all going to be well. Just continue to focus on you. Don't put no energy in nobody that they ain't ready to get their stuff together. Don't put no energy in the bodies of somebody still got to grow up. You on a different timeline. You in your 40s and they still thinking they might be 40s and still thinking like they 20. Your frontal lobe closes when you're 25, right? So by your late 20s, you shouldn't be thinking like your early 20s. You're supposed to be maturing. You're supposed to understand how life is supposed to go. And even if you don't have all the answers, you should have a clue and be working towards your clue, your purpose. And if you're not, hey, you're going to get what they say, you're going to be left behind. Tell me more. Come on. Flexibility. Adapt slowly by using versatility. Compromise, adapting, change. Be flexible in your methods. This is what I'm talking about. So, like, the offer I got was about me, like, I'll put it this way. reviewing something. But what I would review would be something that I could potentially uh but once I know the ropes, put it that way, in the future I could benefit from, because I would know what's being looked for. I can know what the points, like I would know the rubrics, put it that way, on what hits the most, where the points are, that kind of thing. Mm. And bottom of the deck, looking. Have an eye out for beauty, uncover hidden charms, seeking you will find. Well, I get when I seen this person is looking at you. That's why I said you focus on you and they focus on you too. This person is watching you, focus on you, paying attention. I don't know that they what's the word? They're not necessarily let's say they're not getting it. It's like they watch you, but they still confused. They watch you, but they're still fearful and can't get it together. They watch you and they're still not ready. Okay, so all they keep watching, maybe one day they're hoping to have an epiphany that will bring you two together. I don't know what they watching for. Why they watching you so hard. You know what I'm saying? Because Spirit said they know what you got going on. Okay, this person is paying attention. Put it that way. But that paying attention, I don't know if it mean. I don't think it mean anything for you. You got a spiritual angel, a guardian angel. Some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortune. Trust your guardian. Man, listen. So they can look, they can even be sending the evil eyes, just bouncing back and adding to that discord they got with their family and friends. This person is you're this person's distraction from their confusion. But they still don't know how to approach you. But you are their distraction. Okay. You give this person hope. They have dreams because of you, but they still don't look up. It's kind of like somebody who dreams about a thing, wants a thing badly, but can't really see themselves having it. So that you're highly thought of, because that's here. That card came out. You're highly thought of, but this person, I spirit said they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are themselves. Spirit said because they got codependency issues. So there's a lot. That's why. So with all the boundaries crossing in their lives and all the discord, and they don't really know who they are. They're not comfortable in their skin. Hence the snake energy, because the skin always gets shed when there's growth, but this person be shedding skin in parts. Don't really know what to drop off, what to keep, how to grow. It's a whole mess. I don't know. But you, on the other hand, you looking good. You feeling good. You got a love life. Shit is right for you. Okay? There's a new beginning for you. There's flexibility. All right? But it also takes some action on your part to obtain what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. For your friend, your person, whomever that is, y'all say good luck, Chuck. You know what I'm saying? I hope you figure it out. I wish you well. I hope you heal, you know, and yeah, deal with those parent wounds. But yeah, no, I'm sorry, divine love. We don't condone bad parenting and honor thy parents and all that bullshit. To people that hurt you. Mm-mm. But yeah, but I definitely appreciate all y'all coming. Thank you for showing up to the live. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share the live. And if you're not subscribed already, please join the family and subscribe, beloved. We would love to have you. And that way you also, if you ring that bell, you get notified every time I come on. We do live donation readings on Thursdays and Sundays. I feel like that's going to change this year. When, I don't know, but I feel like that's going to change. Meaning I might not offer them anymore. So maybe till the end of this month. I don't know. Because folks ain't showing up for that. And I get it. Shit. You know, People need more than a little tidbit, or they ain't got the cash to get it. I get it. But I'm not offering them for free because my spirit guys said, no, you can do collectives, but all that personal one on one for free stuff, no, that's for family and friends only. So if you know me, you can get that personal stuff. Otherwise, you got to pick up on the energy and just take what resonates. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You still get a reading, right? But thank you for coming to the live. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to bid y'all all good night. All right. Peace and love, everybody.